Good morning. Let's get capital. Episode 1. We're going to talk about why people go into business. Let's think about why people start a business. Most of the time, it's from an idea, a vision, an ambition, thoughts that are going to create success. There are people who also go into business because they're looking to help others. They're going to create some sort of amazing product that they want to get out to the world. They think that they're going to have freedom. I always say think that you're going to have freedom because I've been an entrepreneur 3 times over and there's no freedom in it at first. So there are a lot of different reasons that people go into business, but I think it's really important to look at the most important part of opening a business, and that's cash flow. We are going to discover through the series that I'm creating how to understand your bottom line, how to understand the cost of money. You're going to start understanding OPM, other people's money. There are so many different components of other people's money. And so there is bank financing. There is borrowing money from a brother, sister, relative, mom, dad, friend. There are investors that take equity. There are venture capitalists. There are people who have different components of borrowing money that come along with it. There's some red tape in there, right? There is also business financing and establishing business credit without commingling your personal credit, where you can keep equity in your business. There are so many different components, but there's also the right type of money. So there's right types of money for different situations. In order to create cash flow, you have to create a better bottom line. And how do we do that? KPI. Remember those initials, KPI. That is going to be your key performance indicators of your business. Every single day, you should be measuring your KPI as a business owner. But cash flow is always going to be the most important. So if you're starting a business, my first piece of advice to you is make sure that you have some money in reserve. And then we talk in this show about how you're going to scale your business with integrity. That way you can stay in business, create that bottom line, create that cash flow, and continue to grow. 9 out of 10 businesses fail in the first 10 years. I know that's a high statistic, but walk around your town and find how many businesses have been in business over 20 years, over 30 years. Then go and ask them how they did it. Make sure that you look at someone who has done it before you, because that is going to be your best advice when you're starting a business. I am a 2-time failed entrepreneur from undercapitalization, and I only say that because I didn't know. I had the passion, I had the drive, I had the ambition, I had the grit, I had the work ethic. But what I didn't know is that I was spending my own cash and commingling my personal credit. I also didn't want to give away equity, which would have been to a family member at the time if I had to do it that way. So there are so many things that we're going to learn through this segment. If you want to tune in, it's going to be Let's Get Capital. And we're going to talk every week about different components of owning a business and understanding the cost of money. We're going to talk about from a business owner's perspective, from a vendor who sells equipment's perspective, from a cash incentive, from whether you're a banker or an investor, what the cost of money is for each component, and understanding how to scale using measurable scaling tactics from KPIs. Stay tuned. We're going to come at you with a lot more information.